The future of Niemann-Pick disease lies in us building now on the understanding that we have, and the developments that have happened to this point have been down to people working together and increasing the understanding. It became obvious with the formation of new groups around the world that there was a need to actually bring the groups together from different parts of the world. There was a need for the groups to actually meet and talk to each other and share issues, information, in the hope of facilitating progress. So in 2009, we called a meeting for the representatives of 10 different groups that had formed. And at that meeting, it was a 3-day meeting, the outcome was that we would form an alliance of patient organisations, which is now known as the International Niemann-Pick Disease Alliance. It's important to realise the function of this body. The International Niemann-Pick Disease Alliance is a group of patient organisations that come together to exchange information. The INPDA is not a management organisation, it's an umbrella organisation, it's a networking organisation. And this is the way forward for the patient organisations. It's also the way forward for the scientific community working together with a rare disease. You need to be able to exchange internationally amongst the clinicians. We have now, of course, the involvement of pharmaceutical companies, and these groups of people need to be able to get together, and the INPDA has taken on that role of trying to do anything it can to facilitate the interaction, and also to allow new member organisations to develop and support each other in whatever way they can.
Within the Niemann-Pick disease community, I currently sit as an active board member for the Canadian chapter of the National Niemann-Pick Disease Foundation, and I am the vice president of the International Niemann-Pick Disease Alliance. In the past, I have also sat on the board for the National Niemann-Pick Disease Foundation in the United States and served as their research chair, and currently am still a member of their research committee. So I was diagnosed at the age of 2 with Niemann-Pick disease type B, so it's been part of my life, my entire memory of life. In terms of living with Niemann-Pick type B, raises certain challenges. I have a very enlarged liver and spleen, which makes some people think that I might be pregnant. Questions started arising when I was a young child. First time I was ever asked, I think I was only 7. By a clown. I now hate clowns. As an adult, it's that I have a lot of issues with fatigue, with shortness of breath. I am still trying to work full time, and that's becoming an increasing challenge. But it's a very different experience to now, with being able to connect with through the organizations with other patients, of being able to have resources that you can tap into. And with the research, things are moving ahead towards a treatment. So hopefully the road ahead for others looks very different than the one I've traveled.